fast forward yini komo o channel you channel so am say a FunnTV GH political solution training make we speak headlines and a jumwe na bi exmo ani dem nyam brasio mo yemo enra yensimo and a di kan ya message so bitima subscribe to the channel, hit on notification bell e mame and sakra na yetimi e de asama e da political highways ni so etimi ato odwa national so am say e list over na popo maybe atwamu na oye NPP communicator Emma the new patriotic party and a table nothing ama wotimi esan esusuja edigo no ankasa ne party a wo free mu ebaye enyaksam kuto akra na watche mu say 2016 tamana baumia opre abano ojina simpi so etimi echrek say kufo the dollar rate no na 1 cedi na mahama ebeji abano eko 4 cedis 20 pesos per dollar na mutimi eka sem we say edi to Ghana fo trim se oba ase oba be ye bibi ama dollar rate no afa ne tuma pa efra na oba ye no otimi position Ghana fo adwene agina no ma bi ehu ehia one with the introduction of taxes ekum Ghana fo mention e-levy, democracy and political right, which is 5%. The Seska we see, omo jiji ni na nso a omo emfa mo oman no ho braw e no ma bi ehu hia na omo de sika no ye de one all supported political parties are ehu enhia said be omo betima use on poli agents e de aye no ma bi ensem fata e wa abatu ni ofi apalo party impo akwiara nko a wonye ne baby eko a omodi Ghana fo sika esoso na sene ne nyina ehu hia na wo hwe eye John Dramani Mahama ne era na wode Ghana fo eto building schools eye e-blocks eno no make keke kanwa ne de pefi se eye NPP amayoko ne de omo ba se omo ba betete oman no apansa no we ne no ma nsema hodo dubre list well itimi ebobo boso a osusuja edigu new patriotic party amayiko nim ehu behia se say ebo run so ye ne hwede yeko ene de yeba hye ne so mam se hase FunnTV GH ye mo run so ye sisi
etime Crǐes ne ho eso te se circle Dubai de no na bi nsida enti that credit will be given to him. Ebio, John Mahama na ye affordable housing na obi any one ma o Ghana hanuma sebio uyi IK champion and o CCCC SNET housing house say na no kra no ebi wo Dansoman ebi wo Adenta ebi wo Kumase Esueboa and a bin so hin kra. These are I think the few I know. Ebi me say bi so kra okofo out baby. Oh. No the any there. The way I know target ade any ye ema ebi ko baby I think President Kofo tried also doing the affordable housing, but for Hakma Usu Ajimaya Okodi scanner Auditor General's report 2008 Auditor General's report said by March of 2008 and I was saying we project ni nyina de ono ani paint skelele painter President Kofo ese wa auto paint nti we de enye a conflict of interest for wa paint ho ni nyina wo diska ni nyina ene ma ene affordable housing e kenwrem. So if you look at the priority areas now we consider the most important problems in Ghana, now we say education cry number 4 after health. Now Aban way health what disregarded health to the extent say me catch us say nipa bia odi na adwene ebeye amayosem even when e was so ya de ese fata no to say wakwakoto ambulance ubusa na was one ambulance one constituency people constituency ben na wo Ghana hanuma eye hospital it is wakoto ambulance na the Kesi hospital ambulance I was here they call hospital no now the Kesi constituency me pacho na nyansa ben pa na wo
memi krom ambulance no esi community center
enti ehonu ehon a hospital Oh, I generally will form a body ne bread because you want to always politicize everything.
Okay.
And until no instead say ube to ambulance dia ube sit down a friend is saying a down dia hospital. Our constituency nim now the ambulance na kwa kosi ho no. Wasi community center eno kra no na.
Ya bia wo dada.
Community center wo ho dada no. Na wo the ambulance na kosi enimu. Just to take a glory say what me to ambulance ama community no. Ambulance ni de kwa fuom. Oh, make us a body no bra adwene na mi nya adwuma no. Because yemfa ambulance enkosi community center.
Esi enimu ho.
Jo Mahama be kire onyansa say si hospital wo kumawu. Uwia to ambulance fa si hospital nimu. Se nipa yare a ombeto sa frɛ ambulance no. Na ambulance na be fa nipa no de na kɔ. Udi kosi community center nipa ne yare a ode ne be kɔ community center ho na akɔ treat na. Oh, what di na ebre ni nyina ya adwene no enye adwuma. Udi bibia ye politics. Nipa da ye friend say efom e na ode wo. E na batan ko a awo so a omo de da fom konapo na kasa a ono krampo oye doctor otu sen kone ne constituency kohwe ba bi otu 40 o otu 4 constituency ye nka wo senke ye ma ye ni da ho na se bi ye ade a efe e de se ohini kura ni monyam no kohwe hawa ensuo to a eholiki kohwe Kesi polyclinic na se na menu akien wako promise se nyame ye na dom na se bi oton super gu na bra boso no obeye MP na John Mahama so ba ban mu a oni John Mahama gina simpie so say omo ba ye Kesi polyclinic no a modern hospital anya clinic biem a modern hospital because ensase won ya omo betimi aye no ma budada ne krampo agu ama na ye te se bi kolebu. This is what transformation etino abaina fail.
Okay.
And yes, sir, and these thematic areas in no, and Canadian can also get.
Okay, my main call a
Last but not the least is the management of the economy. And no me defer.
May call
Nana.
Kwaku.
That's it.
Into my way, you know about the economy. Or say the country going in the right direction. 82% say no.
Of course, and the in say obviously Ghana. Baby idea ni achire no ye call say him and say nyame anya dom na 2024 Ghana for anto aba no enyi aba we emfiri ho a o say ni mu an e beko no and me I have promised say some of us will not be able to contain the situation nti ebia say Togo baby ni ebetimi akobo ye ho adwa sa Ivory Coast nso na ye beko a ye beto mo ho ni no no makoka bonzu bonzu
na onka umemu
Debi ba umia na ze obekun nana me fa ne sei
simple
ensi nana me fa ne sei se wo hye enioma afro barometer edia bana or say the most important thing is unemployment, infrastructure, that's roads, health and all of that. Ma mentwe wadwene nsi bibi so in the era of John Dramani Mahama na sa enyoma ewo esuru the first four ene na ye ne focused
unprecedented
eno na ye ne focused eno ene ade a na o invest capital investment. John Mahama was focused on building our roads. Me ko international school, me ko private school. And na names of vernacular.
Yeah.
Uka
oketwe bebo.
Woma ohun de ahye madwene. Me bo me
oketwe bebo.
Nana se wo de John Mahama mamu a na odwene se obeye kwai. Obesi hospitals. Na adansidie wo ho say there were a lot of polyclinics e wo manum. Na ni focus say obesi Ridge Hospital phase 1 no wasi phase 2 obeya Ghana Medical Hospital phase 1 phase 2 na ya benya aban a ono ni interest na mentwe ba bi aban we interest wo and the reason why omu interest e wo ho omu interest one wages, income and salaries se ye betua ka because e ho no sika no ba bi e be fa no want to me account for it. Enti adia omobeya ebeye akatua rate and taxes. Yen nyina ti krom ha. We know the number of taxes are aban we edi agu Ghana for so. So na saying obinimi be GH nie nana. Ena mesre ne se ontena se mpese menini di nkomo kakra. Na enkomo na no ani medie ni nyina no te se de na senior ka no. Ne mahu se na dwene ye den e wo fom. Oni me argue about e-levy. Ena me che ne tenase. Ena me say me man 100 Ghana cedi. Na me so me the 100 Ghana cedis ato me momo so. Ye nyina ye kokrom. Ye kwa akoto adekoro na. Ade bi a me meto bia no. Ono so beto sa adekoro na bi. Ono no fa ni momo no. Entua ne de no. Na me so me fa me cash no. Entua me de no. At the end of the day, ye be hwe de ni sika betimi ato adedodo abafi. Because me tua me to ade 20 Ghana cedis a. Na me ma enipa kro 100 Ghana cedis a. Obema me nsesa say 80 Ghana cedis. But wo koto 20 Ghana cedis. Na wo di momo ekotua ye bete wo e-levy. Ye bete wo charges. Enti at the end of the day no unkuta 80 Ghana cedis. Ukuta less than that. This government has positioned our minds to believe say Bawumia and Akufo-Addo is doing something sensible. Of a tiasamna me no kanu. Mimi kura me cash 100 Ghana cedis. Ana makoto wechi. Me wechi ni nyina si 20 cedis. Mama 100 cedis. Wa mama nsesa 80 cedis. Once wakoto 20 cedis. Ena wodi momo atwia. Ena ya to e-levy. Ena tells codes no ato charges. Eti watwia beye 20 cedis. Any additional 4 Ghana cedis. Eti mimi kura 80 cedis. Uon kura 80 cedis. Ukura less than 80 cedis. Eti by the time I 100 cedis ne besono. U order aduane from Usu. U di momo ne twia ye. Yete wo charges. Okada na ode aduane ne baaye no. Ono so di momo ne twia ne ka. Ehon so yete wo charges. Enti at the end of the day, se wo kura cash
we do 100 na wie no.
Very
na
good.
Aban percentage a ewo e-levy.
This guy what it see no.
Enti no at the end of the day,
so as habete o VAT.
Another way of giving government more money.
Yes.
Because you are lazy and you don't have the ability to think.
Simple.
You don't think. Eti usha Afro barometer no mo de abana. Me frasieo. Taxes and rates. The unimportant things are you develop on mine and no na aban we are you interested in it. Look at the number of apps Bawumia. Alanchi Ukrumha.
And yes, so Alanchi baby.
Well, I have the list. Me to me come phone also. Nanka mabobo and Nyoma.
Going to mean Lanchi Apa, a bit to me.
Synchronizing all of that.
On Lanchi Apa, a bema, your friend is saying economy na better.
Oh, and you
Shall no penny a demand.
and you
A bema dollar to see the IOK.
Nana, share the next one. Democracy and political rights.
5%.
5%. And yet, Adia Ghana for Susu say it should be a matter of great concerns. But you know, this government, the strategy, they say there be a creative division. So look at the number of political parties or more contested this particular elections. No, the most important things are given attention. And you're my here no. And you're my emfa and koswani mpuntuo emano. And nona aban we a support. Look at Apalu, Kofi Apalu. Yes, will be the Kofi Apalu. Recently, enya kuya donkwa sebi uwo ebefa ko ya Look at Ekweadonko, the way she was reducing our politics. And yet, there was a government that was pushing her. Oko Ipaka, she talks anyhow. Reducing the integrity of our political space to mockery. Nana her services, charges and services, krumha. Services are who do a krumha. And no na ban where you interested and no match say important. Would they compare those times when John Mahama was building hospitals, when he was building roads, when he was building schools? Look at even E-blocks. The target was, I'm going to build 200 E-blocks. World Bank the 30 became a year 230. And look at the structure. Missy me kroma adansia peja ebisi ho. Inti me dance for. I know how the edifice looks like. Fair, it's spacious. What him say? And him the fourth nasi edging.
Nipa na oye education minister o see E-block.
Na adwen ye adwuma.
Ono na ye Professor J na opoko adwuma. John Mahama afa ne se ni running mate.
Na sa adwen ye adwuma. Na management of the economy. Afro barometer ne say etoso saying enum mewa. Enum very important. And one of the aspects Yera Bawumia at the year politics 2016. Or say John Dramani Mahama Bobo Siadodo. And nuntina economy no entimi nane nine sono. At that particular time, na yen public debt 120 billion Ghana cedis. And ye 700 billion. Reckless borrowing. Exchange rate 4 cedi 20 pesos. Or the year politics. Akufo-Addo kind of specifically say during the times of Kufuor and Wangwai, the dollar was 1 cedi to $1. And they 4 cedi to Wangwai. Say ya me and Kameka say ne katremana ebutu no. Nena no ente ye no. Otumi di atro akesiye. Today as we speak, they have been exposed. And the difficulty no ne say omo nsa engine tum say omo mismanage economy way. Even when indicators ne point say ye di ntwo omo say ye mo nsem ma omo na under the Fourth Republic they are the best managers of the economy. Na senke ye John Dramani Mahama breso na COVID the ba ye and na Russian Ukraine war ba ya and komai na butu. But John Dramani Mahama breso na enioma bebre kokokoso, yet he was able to manage through and he left you an economic buffer, a booster, economic booster. And kamu beti mi ejina so edia pushi on my way akonenim. No beto IMF $900 million. Na aka $600 million.
Fast forward any come over channel your social network say how say FunnTV GH. But first time over remuni ya or subscribe any amami. Now what hit on notification bell. Share na for friends to insert into NKB. Ya me sure when you Kesi say why you sa any amami. A year NPP communicator former. And then Menoka say what me I hate say a year the nail hard on NPP enya aksem kutwakra. Now what actually say a year nanado Bawumia administration in Kuyikra. Now what can be said? A yana dancem and nobody edda than Ghana for. Now Obia moving ebeto a year public debt of a year 120 million Ghana cedi. And a crime edico 700 billion Ghana cedi. Reckless borrowing and enyaksem kotwakra. Exchange rate mobotono a year 4 cities 20 pesos per dollar. Where the dollar rate no akwa kudru 16 point something. Igusua ekune nima enya aksem kutu akra. Na ose moba ebeto $100 million from IMF. Sikai moje ede kege party na nya aksem kutu akra. Mosa extended sa facility no from IMF. Sikai ya moji yi mantimi amfa anye ade pepe bia ammo oman no. Excella mo beto ye mudi sikano ewo sa musrim sansudan heritage fund sika eda ho edema nchirima enso mode musa abom sinking fund mbeto ye mo boto 2 oil field ni nyina se sika yi mwantimi amfa mo brebia mo busuafo ena mo che sika no ede ema wo enya asimpoto akra we ni sema hodo pia leads to attraction or nsemu pensimu enhu behia se so betimi hudie ko ene de eba che no so am se ase FunnTV GH asene so ba de ndia do bi nyane nsemu ne mfa de chinsi so nsanso mo
obeji die ho kenke esan extended program no mo beto esla ene mo de akwaje bosia twetwetwe acha die hu so mfa so bia mo beto heritage fund mo beto sinking fund mo beto exchange rate na ye 4 cedi 20 pesos mo beto economy na ye carry 120 billion. John Mahama say ojamu 2 oil fields 2 eni omayi mu ajapadie nyina de hyemonsa ade ba ma adwene mu ba mu tirim eye se ye mmuru mosia mmuru ngu oman no so ne emfa nye ye hu ye mema ye ma contract ye nchiche bi ma ye busuafo asanti bedi atuo no mayere nom contract akese hopes na do ye se de na ehye nanum a odie mpo na ni ba no ho so na santi bedi atuo kura ne mene mia ne mene obi nanum a na oyi koma na yere teso omudi dia obi nibi eno omo adi oman sika ise susua mene wo kasai edura na joa enkna nyina yesum kabisi.
In the abundance of water
the fool is thirsty. Ya kwan nyina tutu from Awoshi to Kotobabi to Nima to Kaswa to him. Ya kwan nyina tutu wankan kroma. Ohia eni ahokyere ena adokoro oman emuti mamufo to even afford 3 square meals a day has become a problem in this country. Mabrunya jumanye enti sa report be say ba yes political parties are omo pese omo Ghana for to omo so aba ne say they should make it a point of discussion. Ya ade was ye tenase na ye bobo hu ni adwendwen hu na ye set and priorities omo ye economics na ye scale of preference uko economics we any ade was ye target unemployment ye best ye ura John Dramani Mahama abane de obonfo pew one pew Supreme Court to pew one pew John Dramani Mahama na Ghana for say on beto abanamano. Se nyame ye na dom no oba. These are the kind of reporter you say over 10. Se otumi be create jobs e ma mabunu ni nya adwuma ye. Kura no wa me ye bibia bi ma Ghana mabunu e be danase. Se oba no otumi e reduce unemployment. E ma ne kofoma. No bet me aye because na breso na 8.5%. Na abaya entro ani akohwie. Na omo general secretary ejina simpie so ka say say ya adwuma nko dia ene Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo be ma adwuma buso ame akofa nipa ni bi fra manone aba Ghana no ma be ye adwuma sa intro we nyina Ghana fo agye atom ebi mu da so adi Bawumia achi say it is possible. Even with this kind of report, people are still believing that there's hope in NPP.
Okay.
And Nana,
okay.
These kind of conversations, I think, say are very positive. Ni anchi Ghana for adwini so say, we enye NDC for na koye you. When you NDC adwuma
CDD
and na when you say Musa Osawan papa bi Musi Dankwa MPP for Canada when you Musa Dankwa adwuma
sir your day ba no boti omuntu omu
when you independent work
when Musa was doing works that were favoring them
no and the
okay say Bawumia be win MPP presidential
primaries there
and the
okay
Nana to aso mama
okay me pese me dis president Mahama ne Bawumia debate we ewremu mami video no about questions I was setting here and then Bawumia ba back say on obetimi aka enema be say more than 35 obetimi abobbo so say ono obeye vice president no waye we but on mami say video no na yento aso enfenfo na ye fiada bojaye echina Saturday and Saturday's edition no ebeba but me pese ye share sa topic we say na ye afro barometer any we share this week said the Dr. Bawumia edwenanum asati questions 50 diama President Mahama na say listo ye wagan ha and then population is sample no ye unipa no 82% say Ghana no baby head towards a wrong direction. And then 82% we ni partner emu 80 say economy no ma managing badly enye mo anso na ade yi ekura mo una oman yi ekura wo una economy ekura wo oman direction una ekura wo na driver ni a wuti stie animu a susu ampa se kwan da ho no mu a wodi akwa minam akwa wura amenemu na sa dumfo obomodin aba be pagya ka na sikunkon so a wo si meto aso wodi ka na wura amenemu amena donko mu ene ye tie mu passenger for etim listo to aso
ana mefa ensema wo kan afri eye tro ni mu Matthew Sempa eti aduonu enum yimu du enai eko aduasa Matthew Sempa eti aduonu enum Matthew 25:14 to 30 na masre na mapoto kakra bi also the parable of the talents. It tells of how a master who was leaving his house to travel and before leaving entrusted his property to his servants according to the abilities of each. One servant received 5 talents, the second had received 2, and the third received only 1. And Anna, now the original one no and what say na walking Bawumia is captured in the Bible as the one who received just 1 talent. Bawumia yan discussing ever in relation to any other thing apart from the economy. Akufo-Addo from day 1 of his nomination to the time of his election never discussed anything apart from the economy about Bawumia wa money din da anfa bibia ho. So Akufo-Addo discussed Bawumia according to his abilities as was perceived. Say na papa ya wo si wudi ni ho adanse ya wo pese wode ne ye wo running mate enti and I will say Bawumia ebe ya wo running mate economy. Okay, so yentie die kosi ye trono
Preach on. Reverend Listo. Oh, I say. Okay, 15. To 1, okay, 16. He who had received.
Very well. Into when is a man who do me a course or watch an so mamma was a set with Jim Brett. That's an so bad any day don't be doing in some room. Na yensang ensumo ewo pension so bra she no spam say ha eye FunnTV GH ya me show onyo Kesi say ojembre ewo hasi subscribe to the channel say in case say onye ya